Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I have a lot of other videos on my channel, so be sure to check them out, and if you like it, please subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking along with me. It's so nice to have you back. I wanted to quickly mention I'm wearing a Comfrt hoodie. I will have them linked down below. These are literally my new favorite brand. They're so comfortable. They come in a lot of styles and colors, and I've just been wearing them like every single day. So this is the Pastel collection, but I have a 15% off code if you want to grab a couple of pieces. It helps a lot. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this video. Oh, my camera went right to oh, it's dying. Great. Well, this is going to be a quicker video, and I will touch on a lot of other things in my update afterwards. So as you can tell from the title, this is going to be about my breast augmentation or boob job. So this is a long time coming. This is something I've wanted for a very long time. It was just about the right timing to do it. I didn't want to do it too young. A couple of reasons. Finances, I couldn't really make it make sense to fork over that amount of money. It just wouldn't, be the right decision at the time. I wanted to make sure that I was done, or at least maybe possibly done having kids. I have one daughter who is just over 2, and we think we're done with our family. I mean, you never know what life could have in store, but right now I'm feeling pretty happy with my life, and I feel like 31 is a good age. I'm going on 32, I've been 31 for half a year now, so it just seemed like all the stars have aligned, and so I have decided to go through with this process. So I did 2 consultations with 2 different surgeons, because it was recommended to me from other people who have done it to talk to more than one surgeon. Obviously, sometimes a consultation fee is included, and they usually knock it off if you end up going with them. But try to look around for board certified plastic surgeons are always the best. If you have anyone who recommends, someone in the area, do your research, look at their gallery, make sure that what they do and who they are is going to match what you're looking for. So I saw 2 in the span of a week, because I wanted to basically make my decision pretty quickly. So this was back 2 months ago, maybe. I think it was November that I had my consultations, and I loved both. There was a little bit of a significant price difference. So, not to say that you should always go for the cheaper option. That's definitely not the right choice. You want to go for the surgeon who is going to do the best work, because this is honestly an investment. You're going to have implants for 10 years, generally, maybe a little bit more. Implants are not a lifelong device, but you have it for a good chunk of time. So you want to make sure you go with the right person, and obviously there's a lot of risks, health risks and stuff that are that you always have to think about. It's a surgery, and you want to make sure that the surgeon knows what they're doing, they do a good job, and that you won't encounter any type of complications that are, in their control. So this is just my experience. That's all I'm sharing. So I am in the Northeast, so I went with someone who's in the New Jersey area. He's really great, and loved him right off the bat. So I met with someone who was in Pennsylvania, and he was awesome, a little bit more cut and dry. It just didn't seem that personable. It cost a little bit more, and he wanted to do significantly less CCs. And you can't really go by CCs because everyone's going to be different. Your whole body frame, everything about what they, look at for you, you can't just go 1 CC size fits all. It's not how that works at all. So he didn't really want to go too big because he thought my frame wouldn't really support it. He didn't want to get into a double bubble situation, which you can look up if you're curious what that is. This other surgeon, he was so confident right off the bat. He was like, we get you beautiful results, and he told me the size that what I was looking for. I gave him, you know, an idea. I wanted to be a generous C cup. I wanted it to be, you know, a little bit more natural. I didn't want them to be like 2 circles on my chest. And I wanted a nice projection. So, you know, nipple projection is like how your nipples are facing out. So if they're pointing down, that all goes into, you know, the consultation of how they think that the implants are going to help with that. I didn't need that because I have really nice nipple projection. I just don't have any volume. I mean, as you can see, I am pretty flat. I'm a true A cup, so going up to a C is going to be very significant for me. So the size we actually did decide on was I'm going to be a 345 on my right because I have a little bit more here. I have quite a bit of asymmetry. And then over here to fill in a little bit of that volume is going to be, I believe it was 365 cc's. So sometimes your implants are different sizes. When you think about it, it's really not that noticeable when you're looking at them. And then I'm going to be a full profile, that my full profile is going to be full. So it gives you, you know, that nice volume, but still a nice slope as well. So I'm very excited. We went over, you know, all the specifics about it. So I want to I want to make sure that I have some footage of me before and after surgery. And then obviously I will probably do like a month or 3-month post-op update, letting you guys know how it all went. But this is the beginning of my journey. It is, I can't even believe it. My surgery is about 2 weeks away, so we're in the home stretch. And yeah, it seems like the first 3 days are going to probably suck. There's going to be some swelling, some soreness. I can't raise my arms above my head. I can't lift my daughter up for a week. You can't exercise for like 7 to 10 days. And in 3 weeks, you can go back to like basically doing any type of workouts. So it's just going to be hard to take it easy. But your girl likes watching movies and kicking back and relaxing. It's just going to be really hard to like not pick up my daughter. Like my daughter is a clinger. So that might be the hardest part, is like not being able to do, you know, a lot of things those first couple days. So I'm definitely planning to take off work and stuff and just relax and make sure my body is able to heal properly. The last thing I want is, you know, to interrupt the healing process and not have, you know, the best results possible. So yeah, I just wanted to share this first step in the process. I'm really excited. I feel very confident that the surgeon has my, you know, the results that I want, you know, the best possible results in store for me. I've never been under anesthesia, so I'm a little bit nervous for that, but the surgery itself takes like 20 minutes. The whole anesthesia process takes the longest, honestly, and like post-op, you're in a post-op room for an hour. But yeah, the surgery itself is like 10-20 minutes, which is insane. Like, people don't realize how quick it is. They make a small little incision, they pop those bad boys in, make sure they look all good, and then they stitch you up, and then yeah, you're basically donezo. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. I will be doing a lot of questions post-op. If anyone's curious about my experience, what it was like for me, any other details about it, I would be really happy to answer any of those. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.